these two players, they haven't played each other yet.
And the map, Wallenburg, as what you just saw on the screen, there are some hills and good bunk. But the opposite of bunker. Bunker usually goes down, but this is a bunker up on top, as you can see the map here. And usually you do want to set some anti-airs and the tanks so it could have the range of shooting at each other.
And sorry, I want to correct myself. They did play once, and Reality Check beat Bradley, sending him down to the losers bracket actually in the second game. So yeah, Reality Check already has one game basically in the past already having beat Bradley. We'll see how Bradley has prepared things for Reality Check.
And there's that sniper now. Bradley surely playing a lot of different characters, lots of different combinations of sets. And he has a really cool way of finishing the game. Let's see.
Yeah, Bradley is on the US Armored character, whereas we see the Simmons division, the US Infantry division coming from Reality Check. So basically, the US Armored is basically very similar to the German Armored division. Just super heavy units that we are going to see here. We'll see what Bradley will decide to do, but already Bradley is pressuring Reality Check and gets one tower down within the first minute and a half.
These are the cheese because there are shorter pathways around the lane where the spawn troops will go. Having a lot of small tanks just going straight forward, those Shermans.
Oh gosh.
And it's doing quite a lot of damage to the second tower as well. But the bazookas now will come, and that's what Reality Check was focusing a little more for the later part of the game into the future. But even the artillery, Bradley's got his range kept from that hill now.
Yeah, so the map that we saw the previous two players play before this didn't have any terrains, didn't have any cliffs. But now this map, we are back to the terrains, we are back to the hill and the cliffs. So artillery and the long-range units will definitely suffice. It will be needed to win the battles, and Bradley is taking advantage of that perfectly.
Yes, exactly. And that's the reason why the Jeep came out from Reality Check to get the fast defense. When Bradley takes one more control of that hill, and the reason why he's brought this character is because of that anti-tank, which is going to be super long range, really strong against all the tanks that Reality Check. Whenever Reality Check wants to have all his troops and the tanks up on the hill, Bradley is going to take it down with the anti-tank.
Exactly. The anti-tank is basically very similar to the tank destroyer that we've seen coming from the German armored side.
But once it sets up, its movement speed is really slow and its range is incredible. It's so long.
Yeah, so we'll see how Bradley utilizes that anti-tank that he has produced. But Reality Check, either way, whether it be the anti-tank or not, he's already having trouble just getting out of his base. Bradley just constantly pressuring him.
And all the units are starting to move out, slowly but maturely. Bradley's really focusing on the expensive units here.
Two anti-tanks already.
And also tank Calliope.
Ooh, look at that, doing a ton of damage here. This one is set up here perfectly as well. Bradley has a solid defense coming through here.
And Reality Check is really focusing on all the high hill plays with the artillery. And of course Bradley is looking to take the same position, but he lost that first control by going really hard on the towers. So those were the trade in between the two players.
Yep, Reality Check this time around doesn't go for any troop trucks. He goes straight for 3 bazooka trucks and the heavy tanks. And Bradley, like you said, focused too much and committed too much in the early game just to get that one tower down. And now he's being pushed back. He lost terrain control.
And he's trying to take it back. And we can see that with even if Reality Check has no air units out there, Bradley already has an anti-air along with his unit. So he's having the combination set up first and then slowly moving out. So Reality, let's see his response.
Oh gosh.
setting up a lot of troop units. Lots of bazookas.
Yeah, this tank Calliope is basically like the artillery Hummel coming from the German armored car. It's like basically super long range artillery, but that shoots like 5-6 rockets at once instead of one. So it's super strong. So you want to keep that alive, and 5 tank destroyer on the side of Bradley are ready.
Yeah, so basically what Bradley is doing, making sure when he's open for one straight lane, he's taking control because of its range. Its range is too long. And reality check, I think it's a good idea to switch into the air a little bit, but towers are going down.
Look at that thing work.
Calliope has a lot of range. And the projectiles travel pretty fast enough so that it actually can do a crazy amount of damage. And that thing has been out on the field for as long as this game, ever since minute 1 or 2.
Already.
This reality, is he going to fall apart here?
Oh, it's actually reaching the bazooka trucks and the mortar trucks, and it's destroying it. Oh, the massive amount of damage plus the range.
So all the setups are getting destroyed. That's those insurance that reality check had in this game.
The command center HP is going down once again.
The base is going low. Calliope locked onto it.
Oh my gosh.
And that, with the next setup attack, this may just be game.
Gosh.
That's it. Sadly, it's Bradley comes back. We are tied 1-1 here. One single game away from being the NA champion.